Hello and welcome to another episode of Agile. My name is Ravi Verma. I am the founder and org whisperer at SmoothApps, and I'm also a Scrum.org professional Scrum trainer. Today I want to talk to you about something I learned from Ken Schwaber and Gunther Verian in my professional Scrum product owner class many years ago in Boston. One of the most important things that Ken and Gunther taught us was that in the world of software delivery, or perhaps any product or service delivery, there is one and only one source of truth, and that source of truth is the market. No matter how smart we are, no matter how much experience we have, none of us can consistently guarantee exactly how the market is going to react when we deploy a product or a service to production. Okay, so given that we don't know how the market is going to react, what Scrum tries to do is Scrum tries to reduce the length of the feedback loop, forcing or challenging teams to deliver to the market as frequently as possible, such that you find out the truth. Now, the truth might piss you off, but it will also set you free. Once you know the truth, you may not like it, but that transparency provides you the option of changing the truth, right? So there might be a gap between your current reality and desired reality, but once you know what your current reality is, now you have an option to change the reality and narrow the gap between what's happening and what you want to happen. So this kind of brought me to a new definition of the 3 C's of Scrum. We are accustomed to talking about the 3 C's in the context of user story, card, conversation, confirmation, but that's not what I'm talking about here. In Scrum, from my perspective, when I was talking about the 3 C's, it's about the calendar days from concept to course correction, right? So in terms of lean metrics, we often hear about concept to cash, the time it takes when a light bulb goes on. There's a concept, people think this is valuable. How many calendar days does it take for you to actually deploy it to production and start monetizing it or generating some business value? So I want to build on that idea of concept to cash and enhance it by adding the component of course correction. The intention of Scrum is to build learning organizations that can come up with a hypothesis, test the hypothesis through frequent deliveries to the market, the one and only source of truth, and then based on how the market reacts, either validate or invalidate the hypothesis. So that takes care of transparency and inspection. Transparency is, what does the market think? What is the market doing? Inspection is the market behaving the way we were hoping it would or that we want it to? But the most important aspect of Scrum is adaptation or course correction. Given the fact that there is a new threat or a new opportunity, how might we course correct based on the transparency and inspection such that we deliver more value to our customers, our users, our investors, and our employees and communities? So very often this aspect of Scrum is lost. People think that Scrum is just a way for us to either get more work done from less people, or maybe it's about delivering more features on time, on scope, on budget. But people forget that that's not what Scrum is all about. Scrum is about reducing the number of days or the number of dollars that you spend before you come back with validated information and truth from the market, so that you have the option of course correction. So I hope you found that useful. Remember the 3 C's of Scrum: concept to course correction, and see how far you can challenge your organization to deploy valuable functionality to production quickly, so that you find out the truth from the one and only one source of truth, that is the market. I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, contact me through smoothapps.com. Thank you, keep calm, and Scrum on.